Hey guys, it's the weekend and I'm excited. How has your week been now? Man, I'm not even gonna lie. How was this week? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It was chilling. It was good. You know, it's my anniversary now. I just finished my 40th anniversary celebration in my wedding. So it was restful. I spent a couple of nights at a hotel, spent time with the bae. We had good time. So yeah, it was good. You know. But how has your week been? I'd like to hear about your week in the comments section, you know. Because for me, it has been love. Let me get that love. I didn't do a lot of work. I literally would see work and turn my eyes away, you know. My dear, it has been a week for adults, a hectic week for adults all over Nigeria. I know. Sometimes I think about, how did we sign up for adulthood? How? But it can be fun sometimes, oh, I'm not gonna lie. You know, let's not complain. We thank the Lord that He's on our side. Because it's not for God. How we for do this life, this Nigeria, where we they? Well, guys, on this week of Akah Bants, we will be talking about Peter Obi in London being, what would I say? Impersonificated. Yeah, impersonificated. That's what I'm gonna use. Yeah, then we'll talk about the building collapse in Ikoyi. We'll do a little throwback on the drug yarn where we talked about last time. And then, of course, Don Jazzy and philanthropy. And, you know, I have some hilarious how we met stories. Are they hilarious? They're just cute. I think they're cute. Cute how we met or how I met your mother tweets. So let's dive in. Obedience, arise. Obedience, I say, arise. Yes. Well, let me not lie. These people are playing with you. Yeah, the opposition, they are playing with you. The enemy thinks he can intimidate you, but God pass him. I say, what? God pass him. Now, what was the treatment that our principal was given at Heathrow Airport some days ago? Because me, I don't understand. I don't. First, let me say that I salute Peter Obi. You see that man, eh? I stand. I what? I stand. Do you guys know that after going through head-through experience, I say head-through, I will share the videos with you soon, you know. He was quiet about it. Nobody heard. Do you know what it means to travel abroad? Enter line. Go through all the higgy haga. You got your visa. You have money in your account. Then they will now call you to come and specifically harass you. That man kept quiet, went through it, went to church on Sunday, came back to Nigeria, and went about his affairs like nothing happened. My dear, look, if you are not a Peter Obi supporter in public, even in secret, I'm sure that you are supporting him. In secret place, if not for some of you that they've, you know, put some pepper in your hand, you would have been like, there is the man. This man conducts himself well, conducts his private affairs, unlike some people we know. They can't take care of their health and without making it a national burden for all of us to carry. We taxpayers, we go pay for their health issue. Anyways, His Excellency, Peter Obi, was going through the immigration and he was asked to step aside, just like, you know, they would talk to a normal human being. That's how this man was handed detention note. He was complying, you know, he did as they say he should do. But you see, the immigration officers were rough with him. Now, according to what we heard, it was not actually him that, you know, even talked about it. It was the obedience who were eyewitnesses of what was happening that began to protest. And then, you know, he was eventually let go. But I'm sure that the obedience where they were like, excuse me, don't you know this man is a presidential candidate? I can't be holding him like that. You understand? So that's how they were just like, sorry, we didn't know that you have fans all around like this. But it was later discovered that, you know, they held him because someone is impersonating his identity and using it to commit criminal and nefarious activities. I've seen a video where someone was called to talk about this and they said this can only happen at high level.
let us even look at the situation here. Impersonation. You don't impersonate somebody of obese status so lightly. It simply means somebody's kind of identity that represents P2B. And for such a person to have such identity, it must be something that is happening at the topmost level in Nigeria. The Nigerian passport is not something that can easily be faked. The only persons that can provide a double identity impersonate to be are those at the highest level in Nigeria.
That's this person that is impersonating him has to come from a high level impersonation, because how can somebody carry a passport that has Peter Obi on it from Nigeria and reach abroad and continue impersonating him, or live abroad and come into Nigeria? Because the issue is not with the abroad people, it is Nigerian airports. Are you trying to tell me that airport security in Nigeria or our customs and everything, they don't know Peter Obi? So if somebody carries his passport or uses his name, they cannot know him? Well, whether this is true or not, this is actually dangerous. But God is on his side. I believe that the obedience are well prepared. You understand? So some I beg your pardon. Some corny individuals, some of them were already like, before we could even hear press statements. You see, now Obi fraudster, Yahoo boy. God don't catch him. He will rot in jail. Yeah. I'm like, oh, what have they not tried? What have they not done to this man called Peter Obi? They've bugged his phone. He's standing strong. They didn't find anything to pin him down for treason. They had already started to, peddle the allegation of treason weeks before that phone call, so that hopefully by the time they go through his phone call, they will harass or they will find a way to just pin anything on him. But God did not agree. Now they say, go to court. Go to court. They no one leave him. Daddy, please, let us show them. You know what? I know I have a couple of friends who work in the White House, and some conversations of mine, know the UK Prime Minister. Yeah, because some of them married Indians. And those Indians are related to the UK Prime Minister. So if I want to flex my muscle, you understand? I will flex. I will call on your behalf, sir.
Try me. Take risk and succeed.
But there's no need for that, because you said that we should all stand down. You understand? Yeah, we will not give them what they are expecting. Anyways, thank God that the UK government have apologized for their behavior. When I read it, I was like, oh, small yans they shake, small yans they shake, small yans they shake. Yeah, he shook safe. Yeah, because I was like, when we look at the other side of the people that have been accused of drug pushing, money laundering, hula baloo, and all of that, has any government apologized for the embarrassment that it has caused? No, nobody has apologized. Have they apologized to him? No. I don't want to call any name. But United States of America, please answer me now. Have you ever released apology for Bala Blue? No. Please, why have you not released it? Well, only the Lord knows. The Lord knows those who are his. Yeah. My people, in all you do in this life, live an honorable life. A life that is without stain and cannot be questionable. It is attainable. Yeah. We have a living witness. Peter Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hush. My people, remember hush? No. I'm not telling you to hold your lips and keep shut. No. I'm talking about hush. Hush puppy. Yeah. The real estate mogul and serial entrepreneur. Yeah, more like wirepreneur. Anyway, his friend and henchman, Woodbury. Lord save us from these nicknames. God, what's that? Puppy. Berry. Yeah. So, Mr. Berry has pled guilty to internet fraud. And Brother Berry has also agreed to forfeit 8. Quiet in the house, everyone. Quiet everywhere. Yeah, I said $8 million back to the victims. And that's not all. Berry will also forfeit his Dubai assets. Woo! But What is wrong, I beg. 8 milli. 8 milli for a show. That's a star do. That's a lavish amount, innit? Yeah, even my window knows. I'll ask the world where them they see this money. World people, where will they see this cash? But we all know it is in the wire. So is there any way we're gonna tap that wire, then suck it small so that millions of dollars can just be coming out? Yeah. Gangs of Lagos. Have you seen the movie called Gangs of Lagos? What a movie. But like every other work of art, it has its critics. Yes, I personally like the movie. I love it. I saw it in Canada, see it in Nigeria. It is beautiful. I stand the performances. Toby, the acts. There are few people that I look at in our industry, and I attest to the fact, say, this person, they act, give their all. Like, there are few. Because acting is not just, you see, if it's not this style, this, I said, gang, this thing, action, Toby don't get time. He get time. Also, I stand the performances of every other person. From the wicked man Kazim to, everybody performed well. So you should go check out the movie on Amazon Prime. I personally like the movie, and I've seen it a couple of times. I've seen it. But some people feel differently. The Lagos state government did not particularly like how the happenings in Isaleko were represented. Were they too close to the truth? I don't know. Maybe some politicians saw themselves in the movie. I don't know. It was simply a gross representation of what's happening around us. They say, dear, this is actually a presentation of what's happening, because art is a presentation of what happens around us. But I'll leave you guys to answer about this issue in the comment section. What do you think? Now, the Eyo Custodians were like the movie wasn't in sync with the heritage of Lagos, and that Lagosians are not gangsters. It's a Lagos defense. Look, let's go to Lagos Island. The movie is not what? Lagosians are not what? Dear, most of the people that live in Isaleko Island, Lagos Island, that's how they are. Now, the Isaleko Defendant Union even went ahead to release a press statement citing their displeasure on how the Eyo masquerades were represented. Do you guys know what fiction is? Do you guys know? It's fiction. Nobody's saying that that's how Eyo is. You people should calm down. What is it about Nigeria and Nigerian organizations and parastatals that tries to stifle or gag art or the media? Now, I understand their concerns, and I'm not even going to underplay the value of culture and heritage. So their concerns are valid, yeah. But I think creators are not even given enough freedom in Nigeria to express their art, which in this case is a movie. Now, to express how they perceive their immediate environment is something that they are in their rights, well in their rights to do. Jade Oshiberu wrote a story, and I'm sure that she did this from a good place and from her experience. If it's not her experience, it's somebody else's experience, someone close. Because the truth is, like, art is always either like far-reaching or it is close to reality. But it is left to you to interpret it the way you want to. If it is close to reality, then how do you now make sure that that part of the reality that it represents, if you don't like it, can change? Don't attack the art. Attack what the art is showing. But in this case, I want to completely say that it was based on fiction, because I've not seen any real life story where somebody shot. If it happened in real life, tell us, Soga, Eyos, please. But these are the things that make art authentic and unhinged. You can't categorically tell me that the last election was peaceful and we've not constantly experienced intimidation in Lagos State if a movie comes out showing what happened in Lagos State. Of course, not all Lagosians are gangsters. I mean, my Lagos-based ABNGs are not gangsters. I'm not a gangster. But there is a reality, and there is a real-life gang starism in Lagos Island and in Lagos and in parts of the state. From in Ajegunle, Lagos Island, Mushin, you will know that these things exist. I mean, allegedly, the heads of parks and recreations in Lagos State is a head of gangsters. MC Oluwama. Yeah. So what are we talking about? I won't say more than that, please. What will I say? Is subscribe to this video. Yeah, ABNG, join the ABNG community, share this video with everybody, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a post. Meanwhile, I beg you, the last video where I post on this forum, after going through the headache of recording, a headache of hours of producing the video, then uploading it with slow internet that day because rain fell. Una no watch am. Why? I uploaded 12 midnight. By the time I had to upload it and everything, it was 12 midnight. But I said, because I know some people will be waiting, let me just release. I release them. Una no watch am. I better go watch the last video. Thanks. Anyways, this next news is giving me deja vu vibes. Like ABNG, we've been here before now. We've been here, and I'm just like, we need God's intervention in this country. So it came to my notice that just a few days back, on Wednesday, precisely at around 3 p.m., a 7-story building in Banana Island collapsed. See, when I heard this news, I was like, not again. Not the Ikoyi experience again. No. Guys, if you see the video, check the video out.
Jesus!
Una see that video? People were legit on the building when it gave way. Workers are trying to fend them for themselves. On top of it, it looked like film. What has caused this collapse in Ikoyi? Now, Ikoyi is prime. If you're abroad, if you're an international person watching our video for the first time, I need to explain that. Now, Ikoyi in Lagos is like the toughest, primest gated area in the US or wherever you guys like, where the 1% of the one, where the wealthy stays. Now, the building materials that are meant to be used for areas like this are meant to be the best premium quality because people pay premium money for property in Ikoyi. So why is it collapsing? Now, don't tell me that a truck ran into the building and injured its favorite foundation. Like, don't give me that one year story, because is it poor architecture in an environment like Banana Island? Poor infrastructure or poor investment into their foundation? This is where they should afford nothing but the best. But when this video was posted, some of the comments that were going on that I was reading, most of people were just about, the people have lost money. Oh, I pity the owner of the building. As if people are blind. Did you not see human beings on that building? People are talking of the money that the contractor lost. You cannot see the human beings that died? Please. At the expense of lives, please, nothing else should take priority. What is this? The good news now is that it has been recorded or reported that nobody died. Just a few injuries here and there, that's what they said. And that they found a couple of people under the rubble, they were able to save them and all of that. Nothing fatal. That's good news. But we watched the video. I really mean, like, it seems unlikely that no one was fatally hurt, to be honest. It really does. And this is where it gets suspicious. The press, journalists, and also Lagos State government officials have been barred from entering the estate, Banana Island. People have been barred, stopped from going to investigate what's happening there.
We are right here at the main gate of the Banana Island here in Ikoyi, and we've been here since as early as 7 a.m. and up to this very moment we have not been allowed to get to the exact site of the building collapse, and we've made effort. Other colleagues of mine are waiting there under the tree, trying to, waiting for the leadership of the estate to allow us to see the site of the collapsed building, but all efforts have not yielded any result.
They don't want the authorities to go and see, so they're the ones telling us that nobody died. They don't want anyone to know exactly what happened and see what's happening on site. That's very suspicious. If all is as you say it is, then why deny the press entrance? Why deny the press their right to capture and report to us what's happening on ground in the public? I suspect foul play. Yeah, but I'm not surprised. I genuinely hope that no one was terribly hurt, and I hope so. Let's see what the government will do about this matter. Whether they will probe the estate management as usual, if that hasn't started already, and the matter will die quietly because it's rich people, big boys that are involved. Yeah, like I said, deja vu. The more you look, the less you see. We've tried begging the government, scrutinize the activities of building contractors in this country to ensure that they use standard products and equipment. They're no here. They will soon create committee that will soon mutate into bribe collecting. Allegedly. We know how it goes, but things are going to change in this country. Oh yes, the right people are going to come into this place and lead us right. Yeah. We've begged big contractors, they're no one here. So guys, please, if you are building house, make sure that you get the right people. Managers, do what is right and stop endangering lives. This is not always about profit. Stop endangering lives. You can build house and still make profit. You don't have to make exorbitant profits to the point that people's lives will be endangered. And thank God that this building is now, it collapsed. What if people were already living inside it? And children, humans, wives, husbands, more people died. But we've never seen anything happen to the people in the history of buildings collapse. The last time, that synagogue church collapsed, did they carry anybody? Yeah, they waited for the GO to pass. Yeah, to pass away safe. Nobody invited him for questioning. But now, I'm advising you people. Bricklayers, easy you. Engineers, easy you. If you see that building, they do, as you know, sabi, leave the place. You guys that do the actual physical work, it's not easy. Yes, you need to put food on your table, but please, when you notice, say, iron rod is not ironing, or is not entering ground enough for the project or foundation, I'm asking you. When you notice this, just speak out. Go and meet government. Go and report the issue. Write letter, or just leave the place. Advise your colleagues to leave. Good. Wetin concern me, I go shall collect my own money for the work where they do and do my life. If your own work is endangering you, I beg, take it easy. The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Hey! Nzobu, nzobu, imba, dum dum. See here, you guys, apart from the fact that I need to start my own show where I display my singing and dancing skills, that song is not just for show off. I am playing that song for Don Jazzy. Yeah. He has proven himself again. Yeah. To be a kind person, philanthropist, you know. So somebody tweeted at him, just to cut the whole story short, tweeted at him the other day telling him about their poor living situation, you know, because I know it's not all easy for all of us. At Njala, you know, had literally tweeted at Don Jazzy and was like, yo, man, we're living in hard conditions. Midnight weather is affecting my daughter. I beg, Baba, I need accommodation. We are living in chaos because, you know, financial problems here and there. That's how Baba Don Jazzy responded. Just sent him 1 million naira. That one money will solve his accommodation problem and even help him set up more food goods in the kiosk. And also, you know, food to eat. Yeah, that's just beautiful. Don Jazzy, we salute you. Thank you for always being a blessing to people around you. Goodbye. Nice one. So, there was a beautiful thread going on Twitter that I want to share with you guys as we come to a close. At Inaribriana tweeted, started with him. Couples, don't speak all at once, but how did you meet your other half? Indulge me. I'm a romantic. And man, guys, people they love. Oh, don't believe anybody who says all this rubbish like there is no true love. The streets are kini. It's a lie. Don't believe them. The people telling you are doing romance the wrong way. Yeah, there is a way to find true love. They are misleading you. People that are on the streets, people are misleading you. Don't believe all of them. There is true love and it can be found. Back to my story. At Hon_Danjo tweeted his own love story. And it goes thus. We were classmates in JSS 1. She hated me for being short and because I used to bring moi moi and I call for lunch. Should we even write my name in the noisemaker list on days I'm absent from school and make them flog me the next day? We shall have met many years later, got married, and have been flogging her ever since, if you know what I mean. I have 2 beautiful receipts to show for it. I love it. I love it. And Bumi Gerrit said, he was in the audition team when I wanted to join the choir. I shall have made the call too. Well, he was my part leader. I don't know which part now, whether he's alto or soprano, but she says, he was my part leader and started checking up on me one too many times. So, in fact, I even had to ask him if this is how leaders check up on their members. Well, and April 14th made it our 5th anniversary. Aww. At PT Abbas Alesh tweeted, I've always known that I will end up with someone named Aramide. So I searched for Aramide on IG one fateful evening. I sent a DM to first 4 recommended results, and she was the first to respond. The others responded later, but it don't late for them. Wow, King, taking proactive steps. My dear, I love it. You just love the name Aramide. You say your boo must be Aramide. That's it. Thanks, I love it. Ataufik replied, very simple story though. Well, in our school's cafeteria, someone walked in and shouted, TFK! We both looked back and answered. And boom, that was it. P.S. She was in 400 level and I was in 200 level. 5 years later, we're here. Huh, I can imagine that day. As they just shouted, TFK! The 2 of them were like, yes! They were like, yeah. At Yemisi Vese replied, my flight from Accra to Lagos was delayed after we had boarded. We sat beside each other and talked throughout the delay. When we got to Lagos, he asked for my number. We have been married for over 11 years now and are moving from glory to glory. Ha! Wow. It be like say you are flying high. That flight did not land because you are still flying. I love it. I love it. You see, sometimes delay does not end in denial. No. That delay was a good thing because it helped you form your bond. Look at it. Yeah, not every time, be shouting at Nigerian air flight. Sometimes, you do end up in good things. At Anike replied, I have always had a crush on him and I was skeptical about shooting my shot, but I did it anyways. That is the best decision I've ever made, as it is the best relationship I have ever been in. He loves me so selflessly, showers me with warmth and praise for me every day. And now, to the last but not the least, my pastor then preached on humility and told everyone to greet a stranger after service. I saw a lady walk towards me with the intention of greeting me. Well, I decided to meet her halfway, and the rest, they say, is history. I love it! Those of you that don't used to obey instruction, you see yourself? After reading this, I'm just going to go and cuddle with my beloved. Single Pringles out there. Yeah, you can cuddle with your pillow and decide to allow somebody love you. Yeah, at the right time they will come. Just pray. Now, this is just so beautiful. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this as much as I have. And I loved sharing it with you. Please don't forget to share my video with someone. You never know. You understand? So share it to someone you know and someone you don't know. Yeah. Because, in fact, this life, you never know. Send it to your crush. Tell him or her which of these love stories should we replicate. Ooh, I got you guys. I got you. You know now. Also, please like and comment and don't forget to subscribe. It's always doing my heart kulele when I see your comments, Make my heart do kulele this weekend, I beg. Thank you, ABNGs, and see you next week on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, if you're an ABNG rocker, I'm going to be chatting with you guys this weekend. I told you guys to join a WhatsApp group. If you're in my WhatsApp chat, I'm going to be making a few calls. We're going to be gisting. We're going to be laughing together. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.